Yeah.
And now 4.
You're 4, wow.
Looking at 4-year-old Jane, you'd think she was just like any other little girl her age.
I might get some ice cream.
However, Jane's life is anything but normal.
So we're in the emergency room, and they had to start an IV to give her continuous Benadryl, I believe for the first hour we were there, because since her symptoms came back again.
Symptoms from a severe peanut allergy that Ashley Oliver, like many other parents, discovered when Jane was 1 and ate a tiny amount of peanut butter.
They just explained, stay away from peanuts, peanut products, tree nuts, and anything that could be cross-contaminated with peanuts or tree nuts, and carry your EpiPen at all times.
A difficult challenge for Ashley, as Jane will start kindergarten next year, where she'll spend hours away from her parents' watchful eyes on everything she eats.
Unfortunately, this sort of passive approach just is really, really frustrating to a lot of families, and what we figured out is that the avoidance is really, really hard, even for the best of the best families.
Dr. Edwin Kim is director of the UNC Food Allergy Research Initiative at UNC Chapel Hill and is studying ways to help people like Jane, whose food allergies can be life-threatening.
This particular study that Jane and the other kids in the study will be treated for 3 years.
Right, tongue up. Jane consumes drops underneath her tongue. She has to hold the drops underneath her tongue for 2 minutes every day. Then she swallows. At the end of this, our hope is that her body would have built up a tolerance to approximately 3 peanuts. So to provide her some safety, let's say she's at a social function and she takes a bite into something that contains peanut or peanut butter.
What we're hoping to provide is sort of that, like you said, that normalcy, bring them back their quality of life where they can just feel like just like the other kids.
Like this.